movies.
May the adventures of Daryl continue.
We good and ready?
I think we are, yeah.
Well, let me take a swing for my jingly keys.
Sure.
There we go.
Oh yeah. You made sure to get that recorded.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Do you have that?
And then I'll take the jingle off of that just to make sure we don't have to deal with that
Thank
again.
you. It's so sharp on the capture.
I'm so sorry. I keep
It's
forgetting
okay.
that. It always goes back on because I wear my water on my belt.
Well, if it's between episodes,
some
the time
people,
it
it's all-
doesn't come up in the timing. But sometimes we're in the middle
perfect.
of an episode and it's just like jingly keys up to the mic. But it's been a long time since we've done that.
Yeah, I've learned to just not touch the bottle. Simple as that. Did you know as a baby, babies don't have to have toys? They don't have to cry. They can just sit there and just keep, shut up, baby.
Shut up.
Oh,
How do we get back? Oh, we're already here.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Barcelona.
just
Oh, look, you can fly around and just look at nothing.
Oh, look, nothing.
important.
So, we are improbably, against all odds, we're back. Because this is the game that just won't end. Do you think there's an end?
Yeah.
Or are we just here till we're dead?
Let's see.
I don't know. Tyler Perry's feelings really matter.
What?
Let's see what this quest is. Taya?
Taya?
Oh,
Perry's,
Taya's.
yeah.
I was about
Gardner?
to say, I was just like taking a wild swing at Tyler Perry. It's Friday, and Tyler Perry can straight eat my nuts.
Oh yeah, let's get the samurai in here.
Ass
She's
gobble,
doing-
eat nipple dippler Tyler. I hate you.
You know, I've never seen a Tyler Perry movie. By sheer weight of odds, I should have by now because he's made like 15,000. He's like trying to set some kind of a record in movie production. And just by happenstance, I ought to have seen one by now, but I just haven't. Yeah, I'm not motivated to. It just whatever.
Yeah. Like, has Eddie Murphy dressed like after I saw Robin Williams dress as a lady, and then and Bugs Bunny. I don't need to watch Tyler Perry also. With all of his his grandma movies.
Medea. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I don't know anything. Let me start this by saying I don't know anything about Tyler Perry except that he's in a ton of movies where he dresses as a woman. I don't know the tone of that. Like what it seems, and I'm a complete outsider on this. It seems like the difference is that Robin Williams was definitely a man dressed as a woman to Bugs Bunny a scheme. I think Tyler Perry just actually plays women in his movies. Yeah,
that's genuinely it. Though there's been complaints. People have complained about how dare you make worsening stereotypes, and he's gone on the record going, "Yeah, man, I'm not doing a stereotype. I'm just that's just the grandma we had.
He's doing like a one-man show, but in movie form.
Yeah, he just
these crazy characters. My grandma. Hey, Tyler Perry, I'm your grandma. This is how I sound. And my grandpa was like, hey, Tyler Perry, I'm your grandpa. This is what I talk like. These wild people I grew up with.
Yeah, he did rehearsing, and he just couldn't accept any other. Like grandma.
Oh my god, I like that so much better. That they did casting, and he just kept getting up and being like, no, don't do it like that. Do it like this. Tyler Perry, how? And they're like, how about you fucking do it then? And he's like, yeah, maybe I should. Or maybe that was the dream from the beginning. Right? Like, he always wanted to be every character, so he just, was really mean to all the people in casting till they gave up. He's like, oh, well, because, it was on the table. Like, we were kicking it around that maybe I should just, do an Eddie Murphy thing. I'll just be every character. Why not? I'll just be every character.
In the Medea movies, is Tyler Perry even,
I don't know.
a normal Tyler Perry during those as well? Like,
I legitimately have no idea. I don't think I've ever seen one.
So Eddie Murphy also dressed as a grandma, right?
No.
I mean, I'm sure.
Yes.
Wasn't he the one saying Hercules? Yeah,
maybe. I'm gonna be straight with you. I don't actually remember. I feel like at the time I could have told you because I used to love those movies. But
Yeah, no, I can totally remember. Yes, he
Okay.
did. They're at the dinner table and everyone's fucking Eddie Murphy, except for the
except
child,
for
and
except for the kid, yeah.
the fat child, and the fat child's like eating food, and he's like, "You gotta get big and strong." Oh, Hercules, and you can hear Eddie Murphy just flying. Like, you're not even trying now,
Does kind of
buddy.
sound like Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
ready to put my foot down on it, but
Yeah, but in the beginning of this, I was gonna say like, did Eddie Murphy ever dress as a lady? I just remember him being a big fat guy and a big old fat
Yeah.
guy and another fat guy, and oh yeah, he is dressed as a grandma. After like thinking about it for just like 2 seconds, I love Eddie
it
Murphy.
really, I would love to see a movie where every character is just one actor. That'd be so interesting.
Well, I'm not getting it out of walking, so my dreams
Yeah,
are
he's
crushed.
broken. What's her name? Maria Bamford kind of did it. It's interesting.
Who's Maria Bamford?
Maria Bamford, she's a very, very good comedian. She did a show for a while. She did like a little show, like out of like that she literally made out of her bedroom. It was really weird, but it's like bizarrely like interestingly watchable. And basically, the point of the show is. I'm trying to find out how to describe it correctly. Maria Bamford is an interesting person, and she made the show kind of like amidst a psychotic break. And she is describing her interactions with people in her own... You okay, Corey? Oh, sorry, pause there.
Oh, yeah, I was listening overly intently to your story.
Okay.
That's all.
So she basically she is describing her interactions with people in her life and in her family, and she just but she just voices them. So she'll, instead of saying, I talked to my sister and she did this, she just starts like having a conversation, and then the camera flips to her sitting on the other side of the couch, like dressed differently, and just is her sister, and then it just cuts back and forth. And so she's just every single character on the show, but the context of the show is still her telling you a story. It's really bizarre. It's cool. It's interesting. It's on YouTube. It's not very long.
Man. What is it
The
called?
Maria Bamford Show.
And thank you for that.
It's simple, yeah. Yeah, it's called the Maria Bamford Show. You can catch it on Wednesday nights or any night, but Wednesday's a good day to watch TV.
All right, everyone. Maria Bamford, everybody.
She's one of my favorite
You just
comedians.
dressed as Maria Bamford.
Extremely underrated.
Yeah. All right, I'll give her a shot. You know, I'm always starved for comedies I haven't heard.
She had a Netflix show as well, which is pretty good. It's quite funny. Very, very scathing indictment of Target. Interestingly, as the B plot of the movie.
What is it? How like miserable the workers genuinely are?
Well, she used to be the spokesman for Target.
Whoa.
And so she does as much as she can. She says as much as she can legally say about how uncool that job was.
Oh, and then she's like, that anymore, and I'll be
Probably, yeah. She does as much as she can without things getting litigious. God damn, the stream still does not like this town. It's done pretty good.
Oh,
the rest
you're
of
also
the game.
having. You're also having. It's not the stream. It's I think right now just the internet's poopings.
Okay, pause for a second.
Okay.
Well, those are essentially the same thing.
Okay.
Oh, you mean you? Yeah,
Well, either
right,
way,
you're
it's
right.
gonna be recording bad. But yeah, I'm gonna cut that out. All right. Let me mark down that pause.
Let me nose for a second. All right.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Ready. All right. Back to it.
You know what's a real disappointment in this game? Anytime you pause the game, you can see in the background like a really cool like painted image of like that what do you call the thing, like the pharaoh, but it doesn't it looks like it's a cool like Egyptian themed character, not just a giant fucking sarcophagus head that pounds around. It's so bizarre. Whoever did those like nice painted menu screens, I wonder if they were like, well, they're probably just an artist and they were like, I did my job good, I don't care.
Yeah.
But you gotta wonder. They had to put that workshop across the world. If occasionally they look at this and they're like, man, I fucking got out of bed for this. What is your objective right now?
I have another horde thing to fight. I was just gonna try to finish upgrading these towers. I've got them all maxed except for 2,
Oh, okay.
so
Just working on that.
Might as
What
well.
made you lose last round?
We demolished last round as if it was nothing. I don't
Oh.
know. You guys were deep in a very cool conversation, so I didn't.
Oh, I thought
talk
you
about it
lost
much.
because you're like, I looked at it like, it looks like you smashed him.
No, the combination of the samurai chick plus the that like
Cowboy.
blue fairy lady with the bow just makes the towers machine guns so fast they kill everything.
What is the-
What's Blue Girl's
Yeah.
ability?
The blue girl's ability buffs the abilities of your other heroes.
Oh.
So the samurai makes them attack fast. That's when we had the super machine
Yeah.
gun
Oh.
arrows. It's because we had both out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's like that combo's real nasty. This next
And-
fight, I have to use Flotus and Gunman, so I'll have those
Oh,
two
they
out.
force you to use them?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Every single one of these, it's forcing you to use 2 random people and then one of anyone you want. And then,
Oh man,
how it is.
Ooh.
this is getting
so
really
close.
like. Maybe
This is
today's
close enough. I
not a
don't need
time to
upgrade
record.
everything.
Mm.
Let's just. Oh, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
Let me see if the Corey, is your internet downloading anything or
Let me double check while we're paused right here. Was it getting all glitchy?
Yeah, it was a
was
slideshow.
It was that's why I was so comfortable talking about the recording time because it became so ugly.
Oh.
Oh, here's a question. What? Oh, we can't change the format now. Maybe next time.
Huh.
Switch over to recording a parsec.
Maybe.
And if that's awkward for the OBS to pick up, we could then try seeing first, can Corey stream through Parsec and would it be smoother? And if it's weird for Parsec, I could then stream Parsec. And it might be,
Wait, so you would
fine.
You would have Corey stream to you and then you stream Parsec to me?
Whatever would make it work.
I feel like
I'm just
that
saying, as an option.
yeah, I suppose we could try it.
In case it
Yeah,
fails
it
OBS.
seems like you're just
prepared.
that's like if it can't do one or the other, making it do something and then putting it through another internet's filter doesn't seem like it would help.
Just in case,
not
you
doing
never know, it
anything.
might possibly fix one thing or
Oh,
another.
yeah, that's fair.
It's just important.
Yeah, I've never tried recording anything through Parsec, so I would have to do some tests and figure out what works, but I want this game to be done. I don't want to do a different audio. I don't want to do a whole different AV setup right now.
That's not happening in any way or form because we can't have that jarring. It might look completely different, like having the last bit of it come out liquid smooth. You're like, wow.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not gonna. If it's running choppy right now, it's not gonna run extra smooth through another program and another computer.
I don't know, man. Like when you're streaming stuff, it looks so much better on that Parsec.
Yeah, that game looked really nice.
Oh, it was so fucking. I can't wait to play that gun game we're gonna
Oh
play.
yeah, that'll be fun. All right, well let's just keep at this.
Is my disk usage so high? Interesting.
Oh, are you actually like?
Yeah, I went to Control-Alt-Delete to see what's going on. Memory looks fine. CPU usage is at like 70%.
Is your browser open?
Oh, disk is down. I've closed everything except for Control Panel, Actraiser, and Discord.
Okay.
So that's what I have. Ethernet looks calm.
Hey Val, are we
maybe,
allowed to talk about guns on the channel?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, we can talk about
everything's
cool.
Everything's looking
Don't talk
good now.
about
Okay.
murder, I guess. Like, use good taste, but yeah, I don't care if you talk about guns.
I just walk in going, so after my shooting at Costco.
All right, let me know when you guys
I would
are
normally
ready
say
to
use your
start
judgment,
this
but I don't feel safe saying
Yeah,
that to
you shouldn't trust
no
my judgment.
offense.
Yeah, no worries, man. I'm still growing mentally. So you got this, just a robot.
Okay.
No one programmed me to feel remorse or shame.
All right, well
Aw.
let's
It's such a beautiful story in that lens. The story of Christian the robot needs
needs programming to be less racist.
he was initially programmed to feel love, and those files got deleted real early in life.
Yeah, I learned quickly. I learned quickly to survive in my area. You had to be tough, and you had to be
A robot.
He did it! He dodged the joke! Confetti. He's learning!
Beep barp. Blurb.
All
Beep
right.
beep.
let's,
I like all people.
Let's
That
start
would
this
actually
fight.
be a really
sh-
annoying robot.
Yeah.
Sorry about that weird
What-
time
what-
gap there, guy. We were doing a little technical thing. Yeah, like an
hey.
aggressively inclusive robot would be the most annoying robot.
Now, imagine it this way: it's aggressive, it's annoyingly aggressively inclusive. He's like, "I like all people as long as we're all here." And every time it said that, it looked off to the right with a little bit of a grimace.
Wait, like, like he didn't believe it. Like the robot's like incredulous. He's like I like everybody.
You see him going like, "Do I have to say?" Like a little spark off in his head. He's like, "Yep, as long as it's what a nice inclusive party." Just like,
What the?
Robot, what are you thinking about? You hear internal screaming.
Yeah, I like it here. I like it here. What? Hang on, just real quick. What is this fucking giant doing? Oh, he's destroying that house. I thought he was literally just standing there like, fuck, I can't,
Yeah.
I don't want to step on anything.
Yeah.
How about you pull that girl back?
That is a
Mhm,
robot
boy.
I don't think I've ever seen before. Cause like everybody has seen like an esoteric robot. There's been every fucking Disney movie with a robot has a sassy fucking robot in it. Just till your
Yeah.
brain burns out. There's a ton of sad robots, but I've never seen a robot like pretending to be happy. That's totally new to me. Just like beep beep, good friendship, and then everyone leaves the room, and he's just like, "Oh, these fucking people."
Imagine the next Star Wars robot, and it's another one of those stupid cute robots. But it's like
beep
they're like,
beep,
"What do you
one-liner.
think?"
Yeah.
Or like a snarky talking one, but it's like so he's sitting there and they're like, "Oh, this gate's locked. What do we do? Quickly, 7P9." And it's like, and it's internal monologue. It's like, "Oh, now I hope they don't fucking figure out that I'm really bad at this. Oh, they're gonna
And then it
scrap
cuts to the
me."
robot like working the computer with chilling efficiency, and then in his head he's just like, just keep hitting buttons, just keep hitting buttons. They cannot see what's happening on screen. Their stupid human eyes are too stupid humans slow. They have no clue. Figure this out as we go. He's like, if you like, and it goes into slow mo, like the camera slows his hands down, and you see the data on screen as him like googling how to hack doors.
Really like closing, opening the same window, and like, tapping it with his little finger. Come on.
What? Fucking, I've seen that joke in something of just like somebody like working a computer, just like, what's happening? I don't know, but he's doing something, and it just cuts to like a random garage door just slamming and opening. He's just like bam, 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 bam. He's getting something done. I don't know what that joke is for. I definitely stole it from something.
I remember that. No, maybe something else. I remember a guy like bent over a car, getting paddled by that garage door violently. But I don't know the context.
I'm pretty sure that was in Breaking Bad. I'm not 100%, but like 99% sure.
The end of the scene where he's like, "Go, Jesse!" He jumps and he pushes the car clicker, and then like everyone's like, "What?" They all turn around to see, and "Oh no!"
The thrilling conclusion.
Everyone gets up. You just see like a bunch of gangsters, and they're like their pelvis is spanked to gravy.
Like the last scene is everybody in like it's like the hospital room like wrap up, and they're all just in big comical pelvic casts. Damn, Heisenberg, you really are one tough son of a bitch with a garage door opener. Yeah.
Every awesome gangster show on Netflix should go out. The main character should go out like fucking Elvis, dead on a toilet. Just awful way to go.
Oh man.
Did you ever watch The Sopranos?
No, I've meant to a million times. It seems good.
Yeah, me
But I've
too.
never seen it.
It's I've been meaning to watch it, but I'm not gonna give anything away. And that's it. Yeah, well, yeah. You haven't watched it. I'm not gonna give anything away. I haven't watched it either. So
Can spoil it if you wanted to. Yeah. No, yeah, it was a show that like I was kind of aware of when it was on TV, and I was just like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. And I didn't really pay that much attention to it. And like over the years, I've just continued to hear people like, actually, yeah, blah blah blah. Like, no, it was actually really good. Yeah, do you remember how good The Sopranos was? Yeah, like people talk about it with the same like, oh yeah, that was good. Where people talk about with like Arrested Development. And it's just like, man, I'm curious.
like it was a sleeper, which it wasn't.
Like yeah, like it wasn't like the biggest thing on fucking TV.
I think that was a problem because everyone was telling you it's amazing. You gotta watch it, and like Saturday Night Live is like, and Jimmy Fallon's like jumping on the table like a gremlin.
Okay, that's Jimmy Fallon for sure. I did that first one. I was just like, oh shit, we gotta put another quarter in Christian. I love how quickly people figured out how to make fun of Jimmy Fallon. It was like that easy. So he's like, if you just put I'm Bimmy growling, like jump up and down. People are like, nailed him. Like it's just like the easiest fucking swing. He's like,
easiest way to watch a smile drain from his face is joke about his drinking.
I don't think I've ever watched Jimmy Fallon. I don't watch a lot of like nighttime TV, so it's not really my
I
jam.
pass by it quite often. My job is I have to change the channel because I hear that through the wall sometimes. My mom leaves it on, and it's just, and now it's the Jimmy Fallon or the other British guy's late night TV show. The Late Late
The
Show.
Ultra Late Show. No, later than that. That's right. That's the one. I wonder, dude, you know what would be great? If I had a TV station, this is what I would do. So like normally you get what, like 9 p.m. you get like the news, right? Or like 8 o'clock probably. Like news, you get like the news at 8 and like all the serious shit happening. And then like 9 o'clock is when you start to shift into the nighttime shows. And your first show is like your soft in. It's like your Conan. It's a little more niche, but it's kind of, or no, not Conan. It's more oh God, who's broad? Like Larry King, kind of like a show for everybody. And then like your next show is like Conan. It's like a little more specific. It's kind of like niche, a little bit funnier. And then after that, you have like something like you have to, but like it keeps getting wackier. And by like 1 o'clock, it's just this fucking clown shoe, ridiculous like nighttime show. It's like what?
But hold on, the angel just came out and he's doing that speech again.
Does that mean it's over?
No one.
Yeah, he just came through the time portal.
We can finally do it. Yeah.
I'm gonna finish this joke first though. So like yeah, by like 1 a.m. it's just like a clown interviewing like a dog or something. Like this is really insane. Like it's just like it's just like mud wrestling. It's like completely like absolutely haywire. And then like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., like they start to sober up, and like 4 a.m. and then like 5 a.m. is when like the morning news starts. So from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., you have to go from super ridiculous back to the seriousness of nighttime news. Or of morning news, I mean. So you have to have this complete, like just trip into Wonderland and then back out the other side in the morning. And that is how my nighttime schedule would be. That would be my TV station. Everything in the dead-ass... Everything from midnight to 2 would be a fever dream. It would be like Adult Swim shows you don't even remember.
Xavier.
Drinky Crow.
Huh.
I've
not heard that.
Ooh, all right. So Corey, now that we're through all that, we with great malice aforethought, and that's not a joke, just talked our way through that whole town so we wouldn't have to deal with any of it. Me and Christian kind of just committed. If you're wondering why Corey was quiet, it's because me and Christian have just absolutely committed to pretending this isn't happening anymore.
I was in it for the part where like, yo, I'm starting to think that these guys aren't Tandra demons. What's going on? Like, did we just miss the exploit? Like, there was Tandra, little midget Tandra right there. We
no,
killed him,
they still don't. They don't know what the entity is, but they've they've kind of confirmed more that they don't think Tandra is here.
Yeah, that's. I was basically just gonna say, like, could you give us like a wrap up of what we talked over?
Oh yeah. So the Adventure League heroes, been
Justice
working
League
together to try to solve the problem, and They've had some okay. I have to say, man, if the rest of the game had all of them together, or like them actually interacting, would have been a better game. This last level's been the funnest level.
Wow. All right.
It's yeah, there's been a lot of, I don't know, just semi-nice interactions between those characters, and then on top of it, there was no fucking hand-holding or them telling you what you have to
'cause you've
build for
already
the most
kinda
part.
done
Like,
everything.
you just got to actually play a level and build and defend and find your combos.
Ooh, you see?
and,
Did you
yeah.
see that up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely a secret, unless this was
Will
the
the log
secret.
go back?
I don't know.
You know that's not how logs work.
You don't know.
Especially when
Look
they're
at
on
that
human
thing.
Skulls.
You show me an
Alright.
ounce of logic in that device.
It's simple. That skeleton isn't going. Woo! If it said that, then I would genuinely expect, like, well, when are you returning? And you'd see it go.
I
"Ugh,"
wish.
and it bites the rope and like sort of shimmies its jaw all the way back.
Oh, that's
up.
that's even better. I was gonna say I wish his mouth was open and he was just going and, like the rope goes through his mouth. He's like, oh hell yeah,
It has the
skeleton
constant
dragon,
laugh.
dude. Whoever in that credit sequence we blasted past, whichever one of you, if you're listening, I don't know why you would be, but in the 1 in a million chance you're here going like, oh yeah, somebody played our game. I'm sorry for all the mean things we said, but also I don't take them back, but I am sorry. If you're the guy who made that fucking skeleton little dragon knight, you're awesome, and this game didn't deserve you. I'm just saying, that skeleton dragon is the nicest looking thing in this whole fucking game. It's still CG, and yet it's just like just a world of. It's better animated. Like it looks like something that they had time to finish.
And the orc and the orc Viking.
Orc? Oh, do you mean the
like
like
him.
axe throwing guy? Yeah,
Yeah.
him too. Yeah, I'm gonna assume those are the same guy.
Probably.
That's my guess.
Each one of these are made by. Each one of these are made by a different person.
one
who
guy
just learned
worked on
movie.
every one of them
Yeah.
individually.
The crowdfunded.
Every single enemy in this game was made by a different artist. We had a 6-artist team, and we
made six
enemies.
And we had one guy, and we only had one model,
Is
so we
that
just
death?
kept changing his hairdo, so he'd look like a different character.
God, do you remember
And then
that?
people
Like, this is like kind of a dead thing, and it should be. But this sort of art when you're young of determining the quality of a game by like what it advertised. You know, you'd look at the back and it'd be like 7 different enemies to fight, and you're like, nope. You just put that thing right back on the shelf. Dolby 5.4 surround sound. You are not a good game. If you had anything to say, you would not be talking about the sound quality.
Good game just says its synopsis, and it's just like it's so silly. You go, now I have to watch this. Yes, I would like to play zombie detective solves his own murder while like a bar mitzvah's going on beach.
Yeah, man. Stubbs the Zombie was great.
Oh man, I don't want to like. Yeah, we gotta do that. Yeah,
Add it on the list, yeah.
Maybe we should screw all the other plans next month.
just do Stubbs the Zombie instead. I would say let's ask the people, but this won't be out for 50 years.
Yeah. How about we ask people anyway, and then they'll find out if they're right or
Yeah,
wrong.
right now. Put your
Just
vote in
pretend.
right now. Are we gonna do Fable or Stubbs the Zombie? Me and Christian. Put your vote in.
The
It has
answer
no
will shock
impact.
you.
It has no impact on the decision. This is like the first part of
Don't
American
tell them
Idol.
that.
It doesn't matter what you want. What you get is garbage.
You're like Simon Cowell sitting there like in an evil king's outfit, and he's like, we'll pick this person. And then that Randy guy's like, yeah, man. He's like dressed as a cultist, but I'm really feeling this person. I don't care for your heresy.
And I don't have an opinion. Yeah, put him in the show, dude.
I like glitter.
If Simon Cowell dressed as a king, it would be if they just embraced how little sense American Idol made. Because the thing about American Idol is, no matter who you vote for, what you get is more American Idol. That's the real shame.
Doesn't end.
It doesn't end. It goes on forever.
It should end in a gladiatorial combat. They have to sing while like outrunning tigers.
Why?
Just to show physical prowess.
That
To
would
sing-
be interesting.
like,
is if in American Idol you like towards the end, instead of just going up and fucking singing karaoke, you had to like perform a musical. You should have to fucking
noticed the
write a
enemies?
song. That's how it should work. Well, like
Oh, that
it would be
good.
way better. Like you can't write a song every week. That's completely fair. You should have to write 2 songs. You should have to have maybe 3. I don't know how long American Idol goes. It honestly, it could be 3 weeks. It could be 10 years. It seems to last forever. But I don't know why I just found this time to have some venom for American Idol, a show that has not been relevant since 1995. But
it just sort of came
it's
up,
been a
man.
long time since I've actually seen it. But yeah, if you had to actually make some fucking music and not just sing karaoke, because the point of it is to get you win a record deal. It's not a talent show. Now, I'm not saying anybody on it's a bad singer, that there's, that it doesn't take skill to go up and sing a bad. I'm sure there's some bad, but that you're on American Idol, so you suck at singing. Like, that's ridiculous. But so like singing good is a skill, but it's not a talent show. It's not a can you sing good show. It's do you deserve a record deal? And being good at karaoke isn't the same thing. Not everyone can be fucking Frank Sinatra and just only sing other people's music your whole career.
Yeah, American Idol is
I
a
guess
show where
the point is that makes it work. As long as they're a good enough singer to sing on their karaoke wise, they can. Backstreet Boys. I mean, like the boy bands didn't write their own music, right? They were just a lot of bands were just printed music to be popular and sing.
It varies from band to band, but yeah, that is often the case. But like, why would you want that? Like, why would you vote for that?
Oh my god.
Oh
my god, it's you from the past.
No, it's you from the future. No, it's
no, she's wearing a mask.
No one.
Arbiter of Heaven's
Oh
Law.
my god. You know what it makes me think of? I know it isn't this really, but it actually reminds me of the thing you fought on the tower at the end of Actraiser 2.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of similar? It's more of a full creature, but it's kind of this like wheel of objects.
Oh, you mean the robot angel?
Yeah, robot angel. I mean, this is in tone with a robot angel, even if it's not.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting it's the same creature. That's what it reminds me of. Nope.
I'm pretty so like it's a real angel, right? You guys oh my god! This is just like you're like a robot or something. What?
Your microphone deleted every part of that joke except you're a robot or something. That was just like garble. It sounded like we're Christian, can you hear us? A robot or something. Oh my god, he's being killed out there. That was your last transmission. That is your lightning ball recolored. What is? Have they given you?
They'll just drop it on you?
Did they give you an indication of what you were about to fight in the last thing, or were they just like,
no.
This is when the fight happens, and then you just came out to do this?
They just said this is no Tandra's magic. So they said it doesn't have anything to do with Tandra.
It's like we don't know what it is fully. We just know it's not Tanzra,
and it's over there,
and it has power closer to the master. Yeah.
How did they know where it is to go fight it?
The wizard crew.
Okay.
Tracked
you
it
don't
out
have your
using
extra life.
Wizardry.
Nah, he didn't get enough mana. Manghua.
Should have done a little more killing.
Should have done more killing.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to fight much harder now.
You know what I love? This is with no sass. I do still I do like this. It never took your weapon instructions off the bottom of the screen. They're just still there.
That has been nice. Just reminded me to use them. Fireball is the answer. We didn't do it.
Fireball is usually the answer. I actually like. I'm trying to remember. I played a game that had that. This would be an excellent. This would be an excellent time to bring it up if I can remember what the hell it was. No, as part of the game, they never took off like your weapon instructions, and which I know seems kind of silly, but the game had like you had all your different buttons, then you had kind of combos and stuff. So like after you hit a button, you could do this, that, or the other thing, and it would just always be a little like non-offensive prompt on screen, and it was a nice way to remind you what your shit was without having to memorize a bunch of combos. Wow. Yeah, fireball. Oh, I guess I thought it was a health thing. This must be on a timer because you got way past the halfway mark this time.
I think it halfway is supposed to do this, but since it was mid combo, I was able to cheat some more.
Oh, like she had to
on
clear a
something.
cycle first. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So
Just
is
now.
that thing just gonna slowly drop down? Because that feels like that's a timer.
I think so.
It's a
yeah.
timer, but I think it's a timer that is not relevant.
Yeah.
Cool though. Whatever
Maybe.
it is.
Man, she's cooler than the final boss. That was for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked.
This whole level, this has been a nice,
nice change up.
Mhm.
And the final
That's where the
boss is
budget went.
pretty weirdly, well, not weirdly, unsurprisingly, taking the final boss from a Super Nintendo game and just fucking blinding me with after images and glitter balls made him really weird and unclear.
Ooh.
Yeah. He also did. Yeah, he didn't fight like old him at all. Like he used to be hard because you could only hurt him at certain times. But the fact that I could just wail on,
Yeah.
made it easy. This was a much more interesting and fun fight. There was some
What
mechanics.
was it,
The side dodge
Jesus?
was fun. Beautiful last fight.
I don't know what god it was, but I killed it dead. Pray
This
to
is
me.
the thing.
This final level is a great example of how fun this whole entire game could have been.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
This-
Let's see what's. I have no faith that this is over. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh.
So let's have a look. See, she's a picture of worry until this moment, restless and pacing, unable to abide the waiting. Well, you could have helped, but that's okay. You guys did your part. Shut up! Don't tell anyone I was nervous.
He had faith.
Now and forever after? Question mark. Sure.
What troubles you, Taya? Me, bad
Another god,
feeling.
another loyal angel. Is that what they were once upon a time?
Maybe.
I didn't quite catch that. Nothing.
Hmm.
She
Oh,
speaks
no.
like a sweet baritone.
Yeah, this is not a
Another-
wrap-up speech. This is not the dialogue of people in a thing that's over.
Interesting.
That's
Why are you still leveling?
Yeah. Good question. Bunch of levels.
all right.
You have completed all available quests.
Okay.
Was
Why
this
is it
name
in
some-
Akalone?
Yeah,
Akalone was Akalone named in the previous games? It sounds so
it
familiar.
really does, but it might just be like the same type of faux fantasy. But it might. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I'm gonna have to relook at the second
what,
game again.
is
and see if it
Akalone
makes
like when
sense.
spoken the same word as Babylon?
Maybe I think it has. I think it's abalone. Actually, it's delicious.
In the Bible?
But there may well be other great foes waiting to be discovered. Is this a setup for a sequel? What's happening here? I'm so nervous. I'm so this game's like reaching its hand out, and I'm just shivering naked in the corner. It's just like, come on. I'm just like, no, I don't want more. Whatever you're giving me, I wouldn't trust a crust of bread if I was starving from this game.
Oh, it's
It's
setting up
over.
for the DLC, you know.
Oh,
You're
of
gonna
course.
pay money.
Get out of
to
my way.
unlock
If
new
you want to see us
islands.
play the DLC, send us money. It's the only circumstance that's happening in.
Oh my god, did you guys hear that tone? You guys may not heard that. That little ending trumpet thing, that sounded like knockoff Fox.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's Sonic powered once again.
Well, all right,
Thanks
we got
a lot.
another credit sequence. But again, I thought we were safe last time.
Never trust them.
Never trust
Yeah.
the credits.
You know what's really cool? One corporation's called Ancient Corp.
That is pretty cool, actually. Ancient Court. Keyboard, Yasu Koshiro. Oh, Ancient Corp is the
so-
band. Nice.
What? Oh,
Good
wow.
on them.
Yeah, good music. Yeah.
Square Enix go,
Especially-
fuck all y'all. I'm
Hey.
sure some of you are nice people. You did not do a good job this day.
Not show Maki.
Don't you dare. Localization. John
Okay.
Crow.
They wanted it to be more like an RPG. Let me sell you on this concept. What if at the very beginning they don't have 6 heroes, but if there was just 6 different angel classes, if they wanted to keep the same battle system, if they did less hand-holding and gave me 6 angel warriors to help protect the towns when they're being invaded
How
with
awesome
different
would that
personalities and looks, and you would hear them banter and talk, so you could still kind of like tell a story. You could have the Lancer have one that doesn't have like as much faith in God or whatever. Like
Yeah,
you
you
know,
could have all
the
the same
questions why
beats.
we're coming to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have a bunch of different personalities between these angels, but they're just like a bunch of different badass angel warriors, and I'm sending them down. They would look like some of them would just look like the angel from Actraiser.
Yeah, that would.
Actraiser
Whoever
2,
is the stand-in
you
for
know.
Philotus should look like the angel from Actraiser 2.
Yeah, absolutely. You just have it would have been that, and give me all 6 of them at the beginning, and let me enjoy having a team. Because having all 6 of them here at the end and having them banter and like it felt more like an RPG. That part felt fun when they're just like interacting. I don't know.
No, I hear you.
The rest of it was so.
It was time to care about their problems.
I enjoyed this level. This final level was
okay.
It's sad it couldn't have all been like this one level
Yeah.
or more like it. Once again, the constant interrupt in the very first level, just every 2 steps you take, just interrupt you.
Interrupt a thing. It's like the definition of the tutorial that won't let you play the game. It's like the classic.
And almost the whole game felt like that. It took the island map and some of the others, they finally stopped the hand holding a little bit more. But even then, there was still virtually no secrets. There was nothing like in the other one that you could just like discover what to do with your powers.
There was.
You ever sat there and thought to yourself, "Thank God this game didn't have voice acting"?
Oh yeah. Oh holy
Absolutely.
God! It might have pushed it over into being like good, like from just like might have pushed it over to being so bad it was fun to watch.
Maybe.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
man.
That's your best case scenario.
I imagine
Is to
them,
accidentally make
bad
the room,
microphones. You like
But
the
yeah,
angel's
even
voice perfectly.
they don't explain it super well, and I bet you I got to read it in the bestiary. It's so weird how much they handhold you and then don't explain later. But you can absolutely see some of those enemies, like the final RTS fights, were starting to get a little challenging if you didn't play well. You had to use the right spells on the right enemies to kill them. Even in the final fight, even though I didn't have to defend my farms, a bunch of the enemies went around and killed all my farms, so I couldn't just heal and keep casting spells. Like the enemies were actually doing things that you would want to maybe try to stop. Yeah.
It wasn't I'll just rebuild. It was
Yeah, some of them, even though there wasn't a quest for it, some of them went and just started targeting down towers, so then I had to like try to protect them. I don't know. There was some actual decent gameplay in there, and like one level.
One level of these was probably 17 hours now.
Yeah, the entire game was a long tutorial to head up to playing.
They sat there with a brief moment of we're gonna make this. We're gonna question our morals. Is it okay to kill these monsters? That we misunderstood. They were never questioning if it was okay. They're like, look at these awful monsters. Don't belong in our country we just found.
Yeah, that's
it was
the biggest thing for me. I mean, just because I didn't have to play it, so I can't comment the gameplay. But the thing that it needed for me was just some writing, just like for the story we got.
Corey Chamberlain, good job on your name. You spelt Corey correctly. Appreciate you. You live a good life, Corey Chamberlain.
I wouldn't say that, but whatever.
All of the stories for most of the characters in this game felt like story outlines. Like they had the idea, like you got your big whiteboard and you're like, we got our 6 heroes, we've sort of figured out what we want each of their arcs to be, and then they didn't have time to write them. So like they were just like, put that in the game, and somebody was like, what do you mean put it in the game? Like he starts off, he doesn't believe in you, and in the end he believes in you. That's the arc. Put that in. Like how? All right. And then someone who isn't a writer just went like, I don't believe in the Lord of Light, and someone's like, but you should. But I don't. And then later he's like, okay, well, this is the second beat, and on the whiteboard it says, second beat, this is when he starts to doubt. Okay, well, I kind of believe, you should believe, I still kind of don't. Okay, third beat, he's got to be like turning. Okay, I kind of believe you, but it's still sort of shifty. I'll tell you a little bit of my story since we're in the we reached the threshold. And then at the end he's like, now I believe in Jesus or whatever. Like, it seems like that. Like they had the outlines, but they didn't have an actual professional writer do the dialogue specifically. Why are we back here? Why are we back here?
Well, wait, are 3 people on the map right now? Can you see like 3 people?
Of other realms.
There's 1, 2. I wonder if all of them are on
They
the
all
map.
get to come live in
Maybe
heaven, and you just forget about.
Yeah.
I saw 1, 2.
Yeah.
Where's the other one?
Well, because the game has completion aspects, you can go back to the other levels and replay them and try to 100%
You know
stuff.
what would have been cool? is if this level, instead of going through a fucking portal, if this was just on your floating island. That would have been nice.
That would have been
So we're done. That's it?
Yeah.
Wait,
pretty
what
sure
about that main
that's it.
scenario? Is that genuinely like all requests clear?
World map. Let's just see. Let's make sure nothing crazy happens. Oh my god. I can't believe it.
Yeah, we did it.
You
Oh my
did it,
god, I never
Goku.
noticed how awful this island is.
Yeah, this could have just been
Yeah,
literally
wait,
your little
and-
floating island up there.
Yeah, this island makes zero sense. It's all just cliffs.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you can just replay the act if you want to fight the final fight
that
again.
means it's over. Guys, it's over.
Wait.
Still
Wait.
over.
Can you look down? Can you look down a bit? Look at this silly mountain range to the left. Go left. Look at that.
Yeah.
No, there's a
Yeah.
mountain range and it just clips off like someone didn't finish this map.
Yeah.
Like that's
Oh.
the back. That's what's behind Anar Lundo. Now we know.
Nothing. We
Oh.
did it.
Yeah, what did it say my quest was? To tend to other realms?
I don't know.
It said
Oh, I was gonna
complete,
say, can you
but,
go back to
know.
the world map?
Yeah, the other world
Is
map?
that even
I
like
don't
possible
know.
now?
It should be. Whoa, they upgraded that church a bunch,
Whoa,
too.
yeah.
Look at that.
Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah! It's got a
You probably use
statue
all
of you
that-
on it. Now there is no
Yeah.
dissension because you can land in the fucking church.
A new legend.
Now you don't have to use lightning. If someone
Everything's
steals
done.
out of your church wallet, you can cut off their hands.
No progress. Yeah, how do I go back to the other
I
place?
don't think you can.
Are you just not allowed to?
Go
Interesting.
to the direction you came out of.
Oh,
That
yeah, it
big
was over
tunnel
on the right.
whirlpool to the right.
Oh, was it?
Maybe upper left.
right,
upper
right.
upper right.
Let's have a look. See, maybe it'll. Yeah,
oh,
there
yeah,
it is.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The old
The
realms.
old realm.
Yeah,
That is
that's-
garbage land. Whatever's going on. Hang on. Was there? Go back to a new realm. Go north from this little portal. Oh, okay. All right, just had to make sure. I saw that little hunk of land out there, and I wanted to make sure there wasn't anything else going on.
I love that. That's nice.
Okay, well
Hard
then
to beat there.
that
We did
we
it.
did it.
This isn't.
We
done.
can leave.
Well, last
Yeah,
thoughts
any
on,
last
how
things to
neglig-
say?
We said
Your
so
God
many last
is-
No, no,
things.
just what? Okay, I'm yeah. Then just nothing is fine.
Yeah.
But I'm just. Do you have anything else to say
Yeah.
before we leave?
There is
Um,
so much planet, and like, they're like, he's like, so now that we've dealt with the people, what about all the fish? The what? The fish. What the hell is that? The things in the water? Hell no. It's just, there's other. I didn't kill enough, I guess. No, God, you don't need to do it. He's like, just dives right into the ocean. You see, like, fucking, like little mermaid, like, singing her songs, and bam! Fucking gold statue, and she's like, can I help? Bright I may!
Oh, Corey, anything else?
As a big fan of the older games, this was, I don't know, it was still very nice to visit this concept. We've had a lot of complaints about the game, but like, I'm still glad we did it. It was still, I had enough fun and hanging out with you guys and joking about it and just seeing through it. It was still overall a positive experience. That was,
I had a positive experience as well, but 100% of it came from us having fun. This game gave us nothing.
Yeah.
So it was blood from a stone. We brought everything cool to this party and hung out, and when we leave, it's gonna suck. Soon as we leave, all the other guests are out of here because this was not a good time.
You brought the booze.
Well, I mean,
Corey
don't
brought
think I'm ever going to
instruments.
load the game
Yeah,
up again.
I'm
It's just
definitely
gonna,
never
I'm going to
gonna-
be able
don't-
to free up the computer
Don't
space
play
now.
this game. I don't recommend it. This is the first game we have played through to the end on this show where I'm just like, don't even bother. You're not missing anything. There's no esoteric joy. You're not going to enjoy it as a B movie. Just don't do it. But if you stuck it out to the end and you watched this with us, thank you so much. How?
Yeah.
How did you do this? You're a saint.
Because they're waiting for this solid review.
If this is the first one you watch, instead of playing this game, just go watch all of our episodes.
If you watch
Just-
this to the end, you don't have to
that
like,
way.
comment, and subscribe. You've done your part. You have done
Go get
enough for this
counseling.
great nation. You can retire. Rest on your laurels. Go retire somewhere by the beach with a hot nurse who tended your wounds at the end of this horrible battle. Just live your life. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.